Okay, I have officially given up. I have officially given up my search. I've given up my attempt at trying to start a broadcast. So this will be uploaded after the race. So I'll commentate like everyone is normally here, and yeah, commentate like everyone's here. Post it at the end, and then everyone will be able to watch it. Unfortunately, I can't broadcast live because there seems to be some sort of issue, so I will just broadcast it normally. As the post retirement is in, as I need to set up all this. He's retired. I don't know, they've cleared it away quite fast, as everyone's already set times, as I missed the start. Ian Duncan's appeared to brace his fastest at the moment. He seems to be going again. His lap's invalidated though, with his time right now, as fast as the session, is a 1:14.845. Gangster's close behind that, 10th behind it. He's in the pits at the moment. Foxblue, a 1:15.0. His teammate behind Hammer, 1:15.7. Foxblue seems to be up on his time, as he just manages not to invalidate. But he is only on 5 ERS, which just hurt around this track. We'll see when he... I didn't watch the... I don't know if he's up or not. He might be. He made an error in the last corner. Rate ERS dependent in qualifying here. Also nailing these the first two corners. The key to a great lap round here. As Hammer set at 1:15.7 on the medium tyres, so he's 7/10 behind his teammate on the mediums. Ian Dunn behind Hammer, 1:15.8. Prize, I should just say Phantom is this. Phantom a 150, a 1:16.1. Car banking heavily to the right side for Elliot there. And Hoffa 1:16.7. Henkel 1:16.9, Skipper 1:17.0, Evan a 1:17.2, and Hank, the only gamer who is also streaming live on Twitch right now, a 1:17.6. People who haven't set a lap are Nixon, Frax, Bert, Beastie, Neff, Reaper, Billy, Stuart, Noboy, and Bog. That was an improvement for Elliot there, I think. That's in P6 at the moment. On a lap is... Who's the furthest into that lap? I think it was Reaper. Yeah. Reaper, Billy and Stuart all on their lap, as well as Gangster. Reaper invalidated his lap there in the S's. Stuart with the purple sector 1. Everyone's setup is working way better than mine did, which I'm very envious about. Looks to be on for a good lap here, Stuart. A 1:15.2 puts him P4. Billy goes just behind him, 1:15.2. Here's Nixon on a lap. We'll watch him. It seems to be nice and stable through the S's. Doesn't invalidate it. Keeps it clean. He crosses sector 2 with a 56.7 into the stadium section. I don't know the corner names, not names, numbers. As next in crosses the line where they won 115.9, putting him P8. Oh, Bog also, I missed Bog's lap. He put a 116.7 there. Also getting a tow from the moment from one of the AlphaTauris. I think it is Evan. It's a complete lie. It could be Ian. Yes, it was done. Well, I think they're both on our lap, so perhaps Bog is in the dirty air of thanks to so the two McLaren, I was about to say two McLaren's the only ones on the lap. Hoff puts in a 116.1. Now for Tower, he's going to cross the line. That is the Nerd Gamer. He goes P14 and 116.8. Oh, good handle ball. Up 5 tenths here. This scene does still need another tenth though to get in front of Phantom. He comes across the line at 116.2. Stays where he is, but closes the gap to Phantom significantly. Phantom's got across the line, but he's invalidated. Hoff is on a lap. But to slow right down for the S there. It's going to cause him, and he's out of the RS. Up by 3 tenths. Next to that. Oh, yeah, and he backs out of it there. As it will skip down to Skipper here, who is up on his time by around a tenth. Up by 99 thousandths. This will put him in front of Hank here, if he can put this time in. A 116.9, he stays behind Hank. Everyone... Never mind, there's one man on our lap here, Reaper. So is Phantom and Stuart will also just cross the line and start a lap. We'll switch to those after Reaper. Who just doesn't invalidate, it sort of spin to the left, he catches it. Oh, he goes deep into the final corner, Reaper there. And he spins out of the final corner. Almost why I spun out in qualifying. Got very annoyed there when some acrobatics there for Reaper as he crosses the line at 121.3. On lap here was it Phantom. He'll be coming to the line soon. Never mind. He backs out of it. That means it's Stuart who's just putting lap, but he's validated. So he'll go on board with his teammate in the Mercedes who hasn't qualified in the medium tyre here, with Billy. Mediums and softs, mediums can go a long distance on this track, as it's actually quite a short track. Wow, who would have thought, but on board Hank's on a lap, is he? I can't. Let's have a look. As it is Hank who's going to come across the line. I don't know what time he's going to set. A 1:16.3 puts in P15. Pulls away from Skipper there. We'll go on board with Eon Dunn. Who's a valet. So we won't go on board with Eon Dunn. We'll go on board with Stuart, who's invalidated. Oh, is he going to do it? Yeah. I would have done it as well. So we'll go on board with Billy then, because he's yet to invalidate. As he comes into the pits to not set a time. Where am I? On board next to me, he's invalidated. I was just trying to figure out what happened with my broadcasting thing. As Ian Dunn takes a base of action to let two cars out of the way. Stuart also gets out of the way for Phantom, who is... What car's going to cross the line next? A Red Bull. We'll hop on board with that. Never mind my capping. No, Foxblue's on his outlap, that's why. And then it's McLaren. Or Bog, we'll see where he puts it. P16. A 1:16.2. Next up is a Haas. I don't think there's any improvement from a Haas. Ham puts it P6. McLaren, maybe Mercedes. Really it moves to P10 after crossing the line. Then Alfa Romeo says where it is. Then Billy comes across the line to start his out lap, and then AlphaTauri goes into the pit lane, and then we'll hop on with a Ferrari, which is Skipper, and he's going to set a lap. Skipper going deep like Reaper did into that corner. He sets a 1:16.4, and that will be his... No, he gets across the line just in time. That's Gangster unable to set a lap now. He's got the checkered flag waved apparently. Foxblue's going to come across the line, sets fastest from the 1:14.7. Abrasive over a tenth, which he's doing at the moment. He's got 2/10 in the bag. But as Bog puts into P9. Behind Abrasive is coming in Alfa Romeo. Can Abrasive keep it? He can with a 1:15.5. The car behind him is Phantom. He moves up to P6 in front of Hammer. Sorry. As Billy's going to come across the line, he's going to go P4 with his teammate who just crossed the line in front of him. Stuart with a 114.8 and Billy with a 114.9. Next up to cross the line is an Alpha. Aston Martin will be the last person to cross the line, but he's slow on his lap, and he'll be going to the pits. So abrasive Foxblue, followed by the lockout in the second row from Mercedes. P5 for Gangster. Phantom with a good P6. It's a decent P6, but I think he's around P6 speed. Hammer P7. He's been doing a good in Division 3. Next in P8. Bog with a P9 beating Dunn, Reliot, Evan Hoff, Nerdy Gamer, Hank, Skipper, Reefer, Frax, who didn't get to set a lap, Spurt, who retired, and Nailboy, who also didn't get to set a lap. So yeah, Bog doing a great job there to secure P9, so we can hold up in the race. It's a surprise to see Ian Dunn P10. Should we burst through the grid? I got 1 second. Abrasive Foxblue, Stuart, Billy. Who came 5th? Gangster. Then it was Phantom. Then it was who? Hammer and P7. P8 was I forgot it was P8, isn't it? Next time then Ian Dunn P10, and then 11th was Hoff, 12th was Evan, and 13th was the Nerdy Gamer, I want to say, and 14th. Don't know. We got Reliot and Hoff mixed up. Yeah, it seems very strange to see Ian Dunn P10. That's very, 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 very strange. Usually he's always top 6, top 5, but today he seems to not have the pace. But I'm sure his race strategy will be phenomenal. As everyone said, the top 10 obviously starting on the soft tyre. Forgot what I was saying, so I looked at my phone, got a message. It's also too hot to think in this room right now. We'll turn a fan on, but it would just irritate the mic. as they all line up to the grid. As 36 laps is about to commence at the Aerodrome something Hernandez something racetrack. As Abrasive will line up and will be the first one across the line. So we're going to go down to him now, where I can actually get a good view of the lights and do the countdown. As there is 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go to start the Mexican Grand Prix. Abrasive with a brilliant start. Foxblue behind under pressure from Billy, who's overtook Stuart on the start. Moving further back, there seems to be a lot of cars going through wide on board with Phantom at the moment. People going side by side. Abrasive has to cover off Foxblue there. Flags. Skipper seems to be by the wayside. I don't think he's retired. He's just lost it. Foxblue takes the lead from Abrasive out of the braking zone. I mean, on the straight from out of the corner. Stuart seems to have dropped down to P8. He seems to be battling with Nexton here after a slight slip up. Nexton trying to go down the inside, but can't into that fast left-hander. He's going to well, Stuart's actually dropped out of the 1 second already. But Abrasive and Foxblue tightly matched here. As Evans moving up now from Bog, who's dropped 2 places off the start. As Bert's gone up 10 places on the opening lap of the race. This man has a revenge story of some sort to tell. As Nexton pits because he's got damage, I assume. As there's a huge gap between Bert and Hammer. As 4 cars seem to be very close between Foxblue, Abrasive, Billy and Gangster here. Price just losing touch to those guys a little bit. He gets a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. As I think penalties will play a big part in this race. As there's a yellow flag because Nexton's retired out of the pit. Well, not out of the pits, but he just came out of the pits for an incident on lap 1. He spun on the S's as this saves Stuart's race, as he's already right at the back after a pit stop. As we only get a virtual safety car though, so his race is not saved. I'm sure there will be more DNFs to come. As I just realised I bought an ice cream up ages ago to eat before the race and I completely forgot about it. So I'm going to see how good my eating skills are. Obviously it's going to be completely silent for you guys. I'll probably end up muting my mic and scanning this extremely fast. Let's just be in a safety car. Oh, broadcast view. Hold on guys, I must eat this really quick.